and you're saying it in front of people arriving.
We are exceptional stream people.
We
We're the
we
best. We're the best around.
we are the best around. I seriously, I'm going to be really spooked if this is at Stream Friends because it means that my whole setting up OBS to work with multiple profiles thing stymied me. Which there's a chance that it did, but
It's saying not quite real loading video is what it's saying. So I
well,
think
that's got to
that,
count for something.
and now it's a picture of a table. Is that what you got there?
Come on, do you not recognize that beautiful shot?
I might not have seen it. So,
Have you seen The Incredibles?
oh right, okay, yeah,
This is Syndrome's office in The Incredibles.
yeah. No, I haven't. I love The Incredibles. I haven't seen it in quite a while though.
No, me neither. It's amazing how even for such an early Pixar movie, that is a really gorgeous. That's like a
Is
good image.
is it early? To me, Incredibles seems midway.
Mm. I
Right,
remember
right.
it as being relatively early.
It's post Toy Story 2.
Is it seriously?
It's post Toy Story 2, post Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. is my favorite Pixar movie.
I I absolutely adore Monsters Inc. Um, Monsters University, not amazing, but
I
it was
was-
fun and
it
it was
was-
fun and good.
It was fun, but I don't think that it was a Pixar movie. I think any other animation studio could have made that movie just as well. And that's pretty damning for me when it comes to Pixar.
I don't think that actually because Disney did Wreck-It Ralph and not Pixar, and I think that Wreck-It Ralph is a phenomenal movie.
I wasn't as hot on Wreck-It Ralph as everybody else
No.
was. I'm glad
It
we're
was
not.
so
I'm glad we're not saying Pixar anymore because I don't have a pop shield and I've been having to, keep my
yeah,
head away from the microphone.
but you could just cover it with like a sock or a napkin. Works just as well.
I'd be talking really muffled.
My experience was people around me not liking Wreck-It Ralph and me liking it. So that's strange.
Yeah, no, we watched it at home. I watched it at home with my family, and nobody really was fond of it. And I don't know whether or not that was just sort of groupthink past a certain point, but it didn't intrigue me too much. All right, so this stream I should say is a couple of things. It's kind of a very tentative experiment into playing this game again for a couple of reasons. The first is that I haven't played it for a while. I remember really liking it when I was smaller, but as is often the way with these things, I might not like it anymore. I remember there being some interesting mechanical stuff in there, even like that appealed to me even when I was younger. The second thing is in a very Austin Powers-y sort of James Bondy evil genius-y sort of way. Some of the depictions of race in this are a little iffy. There's all sorts of like
How old is this game?
it came out in like maybe 2001.
Okay, so when you were pitching this to me, I had never heard of it. I assumed, oh, this must be a
Sort
like
of a
a
modern
newer.
indie thing.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it was like a relatively classic sort of thing that I at least
Oh.
hold in my head, along with like No One Lives Forever, the great sort of No One Lives Forever series of games.
Okay.
The second reason I'm kind of tentative about it is is I don't wholly know how a base building game works as a stream game, but we'll find that out together. It'll be interesting. We'll be able to talk
Yeah.
about evil villainy. We'll be able to talk about all sorts of stuff like that. Plus,
Architecture.
architecture. There's a lot of architecture in this game. It's quite a satisfying base building game, as far as I can remember. Also, I'm afraid there are no subtitles, but you don't really need them. B, I'm going to commit a great stream faux pas, and I'm going to stream the tutorial because it's been a while since I played it, and there are some weird mechanical stuff in here that I think it would benefit us all from being able to see. So, let's see if we can give this a go. This isn't the best looking game, although it's got quite an interesting art style once it gets going.
Well, we're talking 2001.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah. Matt Mitchell says, "What game is this? Can't tell on the mobile app. This is Evil Geniuses."
saying, hey, well,
As per your instructions, I've set up this training.
as per your instructions, I've set up this training thing to show you how to be an evil genius before we go into the real
Once
base.
your memory has been refreshed, we will move on to the real secret island.
Those
Just
are
saying.
remarkably broad shoulders.
I love the kind of the use of orange and white in this game to conjure these sort of evil bases. Once you see the base, the base reveal in this tutorial, or at least even the preliminary base reveal, is really neat. Okay, so the short guy was our evil genius. The big guy was our sort of, I think they called him henchman. We'll see.
Probably henchman's a pretty classic
This is Eli.
evil genius term.
He'll help you
This
with
guy's
any
Eli.
driving
For his surname, and I couldn't hear what she just said because I
is moving the camera around.
because I turned the thing off.
That guy has some Popeye forearms. He's got to get that looked at.
Okay, so we scroll the camera by doing this. The king says, "Oh man, this game is interesting." Interesting in what sort of way? Because this is a kind of thing that I'm hoping that we'll be able to discover during the stream. I seem to remember it being quite mechanically interesting. There are elements of it that I am not particularly happy about. Zooming in and out, mouse wheel, basic stuff. You know, the general.
Ooh, you've got a general.
That's Eli. So we just rotate like this, sneaky bit of rotating, a little bit of rotational stuff. So here's a cool thing. This thing here, Keith, is kind
Yeah.
of is like our outward-facing thing. So this would be the resort that James Bond would go and stay at, right? If that makes sense.
Okay.
This isn't
Yeah.
our base. This is the bit that you could actually see from the satellite.
Yeah, that's where you launder. That's your front.
Yeah, exactly. This is our front. Okay, so then
Where'd you get all that money, evil genius? From this helipad.
Okay, select your evil genius with a left click. Note that left clicking on empty ground clears the selection. Boop. Okay. Now we can. Oh, they love to talk in tutorials.
Yeah. Well, they gotta tell you what to do.
True.
Yeah. I mean, we could just go straight into the game and then flounder.
Well, you'll see in a second. There is some stuff that sort of tagging elements. There's some.
Yeah. So what is this ring around him? What is that thing that
That's
he
his
has?
influence. That becomes kind of clear later. He's in the audio. He's saying, "Yeah, I need to be over here." Wunderbar. Okay, so left click on Eli to select him, and right click to move him.
And
Yeah,
who
like
is
the king says,
who's
it's
the
definitely a full
orange person?
She's like the indispensable number 2. She's like our second in command.
Okay.
I really, really love Eli's animations, especially his shooting animation. Like that running animation is pretty great.
Yeah.
You'll see in a second. They do a bit where he shoots a guy, and it's just fantastic.
The forces of justice must have heard
She just utterly calmly she said, "Look out! The forces of justice must have found us."
That's
comes
that's not what you want when you're an evil genius.
That's okay. Watch this. So first deselect Eli by selecting on empty ground. I think this just means he's thinking. Then right-click on the enemy agent and select the kill tag. Right, watch Eli now. This is pretty great. Oh, they want me to click continue. Boop. Like his stance with the gun.
That is pretty good. Yep.
The way the guy fell over. So move your
That
evil...
could not be a wider stance.
Right. Okay, so move your evil genius away from the depot building and into the safety of the underground base. So this guy is called... Do we have a name on this guy yet? No, alright, fine. So Keith, this
Yes.
is the underground base. I want you to go here. Whoops! I have to right click. I want you to go here. Now, it might be pretty small at the moment, Keith, but you got to imagine this.
Oh no, I'm
swing
thinking big. I'm thinking
into
real
a-
big.
Yeah, we got a sort of a training ground here. I love the shiny floors.
Yeah.
This is a vault where we store.
You got a money room where you keep all your gold
Yep,
bricks.
Yep, and also like
Is it just bricks or do you also have some bullion?
Bricks and bullion. She's telling us.
And in the
something.
kitchen, do you have bouillon?
We have bouillon too. Oh, a new objective is available. In the sound, so much of this sound design is really evocative. Like there was just like a distorted sort of bass speaker voice, lady speaker voice saying like, "A new objective is available on the screen" or something. Pretty cool. Okay, so we can see our objectives here. Complete the tutorial. Locate and enter the base. Recruit 8 more minions. Build a barracks. Move a punch bag. And she just told us to close the objective screen. Boop.
doing any of the menial work around the base yourself.
I've got no camera control at the moment, so we're just looking at our gold.
Who can be ordered to build new rooms.
Listen, I love looking at gold. I want some of that gold. Even
I'm more
just
about,
a
I'm
little
more
bit
about
of
the
gold.
floors, Keith. I'm more about the floors. Okay,
I'm
so-
talking about if I could take any of this stuff and apply it to my real life. I've got to find a way to get some of that gold.
Oh god, look at this screen. This is some Aperture Science level stuff here.
The number on the left
Is that that's
minions of that type you have.
like a skill tree?
No, this just shows us how many
Increase the
minions.
number on the right to all
Oh,
minions.
okay, I see it.
So
What's the difference between the orange, blue, and
these are guards. These are things that haven't been made clear to us yet, and these are things that haven't been made clear to us yet. I can't remember what they are.
Okay.
This shows the maximum number of kind of like pool total minions available to us. I think. I'm not
so
sure.
is this kind of representative of like you, Eli, and the indispensable number 2? Like, do they each have their own kind of branch in the minions area?
To an extent, you'll see how this works in a second. Also, sorry, I got that completely wrong, Keith. This is how many minions we currently have, who are just assigned to
Okay.
workers. We can bring the number up to so this is like our total number of minions if we make it 10.
Is used to control how quickly new
Okay.
construction workers are recruited. Dragging the slider
This slider changes how quickly construction workers are recruited.
but for a higher price.
We can bring them in faster, but for a higher price. You see, so we get one. It costs us nothing, and we get it every 60 seconds. We get one every 40 seconds, and it costs us 500. We get one every 1 second, and it costs us 4,000.
I'm gonna go ahead. Listen, I mean, we've got stacks and stacks. We've got stacks on stacks,
We have-
and those stacks are made of gold.
Dude, I'm gonna go one every 40 seconds. We'll see. Okay, cool.
More construction workers
Hang
in
on.
your base can expand faster. Before you start, it's important to remember that you can only ever directly control your henchmen, never your minions. Your minions are indirectly influenced through the orders you give.
Okay, right. So we can't directly control the workers. That's all she wanted to tell us.
Okay.
Do you see?
So the workers kind of do their own. They decide what to do.
Yes, I believe so. No, well, they decide to do so. She kind of said it's like you channel your energies through the genius, the henchman, and the number 2.
Okay.
So that we're gonna get a minion every 40 seconds until we reach 10. Here. Oh, Eli's in the gold room. We got some more minions here.
Expanding your lair is vitally important to the success of
He's
any
probably
business.
watching them to make sure they don't steal anything.
Oh, dude, I think that's a thing that happens. I love the doors. Look at the doors.
Those are pretty good doors. I like that. Half of them have dots, and the other half don't.
Oh, that makes sense in a second. You'll see why. Right-click on Unrock to bring up a room list. Select a room and drag out a blueprint. Click the arrow button when you are happy with the room layout. Okay, so I guess we...
Can I make a request?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Big room.
Okay, should we make a room? Should we make a room here?
Yes.
Okay, so... Oh, it's got to be a barracks.
Oh,
Okay, so...
make it a big barracks.
I can't remember whether or not it does... Oh, no. I can't remember whether or not it includes the... I think that will mean that we go into the corridor. So I'm just going to go...
I'm
here.
sure that if you do it wrong, they'll say
How's that for
you've
you?
done it. You've done it wrong.
How's that for you,
That's
Keith?
one more to the right, and then
Boop.
that's perfect. That's perfect. I don't want a square room.
That's going to cost us 6,300. It's okay. We've got 987,980 gold. That is a hell of a lot more gold than we're usually going to get. I don't know what these
Yes.
things down here mean. They'll
Once
probably
you've
tell
laid
us.
out your room blueprint,
Okay.
place objects, sensors, or traps. You can
Traps.
also cancel the room entirely, or go back to edit the blueprint. if
Okay,
you
so
wish.
blueprint, cancels room, begins construction of room. Good.
For now, open the object list.
Open the object list. Boop.
Select
Is that saying that you can? That one of the types of traps you can put in is a bear trap?
No, the traps are a lot weirder than that. I think that's just the default icon for traps in the world.
Okay. Because I would like to like sneak into a place and their security is exclusively bear trap based.
Try rotating the bump bed.
You guys, I can see
Place
this.
the bump bed.
Do you want me to come back when you're ready?
It's the whole Skyrim thing of like, well, what do you want me to do? All right, let's put some beds along the walls.
Okay.
Oh, did they only just want us to do one bed? Oh, I guess so. This is a
Yeah,
massive room with
yeah,
one
they'll
bed in
rotate.
it.
It's fine. It's fine. Or yeah, they'll rotate.
Left-click
All
attack to
tabs
toggle the
are
room's
effectively orders that
pause
your minions will
status.
try to follow.
They do that Einstein thing where they don't sleep at night. They just do a bunch of small sleeps during the whole 24-hour cycle.
Yeah, exactly, or the Margaret Thatcher thing. Number
She
two.
did that too?
Yeah, it didn't
What a
help.
weirdo. I like it when Einstein does it. I hate it when she does it.
Yeah. So let's get these minions building. Minions building.
The The room has been ordered, but is not
Oh
allowed
god,
to
this sound design's great. There's this angry sort of bass voice person.
Quit bragging.
So first, they've got an
I
idea.
can
They need
hear
to
it.
take gold from the strong room.
Dynamite
Mhm.
is then used
Now,
to carve
like dynamite.
the out of the rock.
To blow the thing
It
up
is
because
important to keep enemy agents from snooping around.
When you
Okay.
get a chance, can you go back to the green room for a second? I want to see if you can see the same thing that I'm seeing.
Be careful.
okay, hold on.
Time, skilled agents can break through even secure.
It's not urgent. Whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, no, like when it. Okay, here we are.
So to me, what that looks like, what the reflection looks like, instead of shiny floors, it looks like half the gold, and indeed the first like 3 feet of the room is
It's
covered
submerged in
a
water.
green goop. Yeah.
Oh no, there's goop in this game. This game has some pretty inventive traps in it, as far as I can remember. Okay, on the floor of the training red room, and open the object.
Note that doors
Select.
can only
Now
place
doors.
gaps or
Doors are
cracks
really
2
cool in
tiles
this game.
wide. So it is
In real life,
appropriate
too.
to include a door.
Very ornate, very effective at getting inside a thing.
I promise you, I had a conversation the other day, like a serious conversation the other day, about who and how doors were invented.
I'm sure it was by a very cold
Okay, person.
a very cold cave person.
Alright, so now they're.
As an object.
Can we do
Hang on.
something about
Wait a
this
second.
breeze, people? And then they said, huh?
Okay, so right click a punch bag to bring up the manipulation option. Oh, that will summon a minion to destroy it.
Selecting the move tag will allow you to choose
That will
the
let us
look
move
at
it.
object. Try moving the punch bag.
Try moving the punch bag.
The green symbols represent the object's access points, where minions interact with the object.
I don't know.
If critical
Matt Mitchell says, are they learning combat from an ancient Greek mosaic?
move this punch bag to a valid
Oh, he means the thing in the gold room. He means this thing here. No, I think that it's just sort of guidelines. Move the punch bag so that its access points are. Can I not? Okay, fine. I'll put it there. Oh, hold on.
This button accesses the world domination screen. From this screen, you can send your minions and henchmen out into the world to perform various evil deeds.
Okay.
He could have just dragged it, right? Like, I
The
mean,
world is divided into
Right.
I understand.
I don't remember this bit at all.
each of which is further divided into regions.
Oh, that's a whole map.
Hang on, she's talking.
Saber protects Europe and its colonies.
Oh wow, she's describing.
Hammer is charged with the defense of all
Oh,
sovereign
this is cool.
Anvil defends China and Southeast Asia. Smash is a coalition of southern hemisphere
This is so cool, Keith.
united in the fight against evil.
I can't hear any
No,
of it.
I know.
Tell-
I'm about to just. I'm just waiting.
You will experience rises in your heat and notoriety.
As you perform evil deeds, will experience rises in our heat and
Heat is an
notoriety.
indicator of how much
Heat is an
each
indicator of how much each organization wants to kill us.
high heat levels will cause
High
the
heat
Ooh.
levels
send more
will
dangerous
cause them to send more dangerous
agents
agents to disrupt our
Heat
kind of
gradually
business.
erodes over time.
I like the idea that they all know that we're around and they all know that we're evil, but sometimes they just care a little more.
So basically, this
Without gaining heat is a tricky job.
gaining we want to gain notoriety without getting heat. So a thing that I need to point out is what she was describing when all those countries were lighting up were like these really stylized names for all the kind of like secret government agencies that protect all these areas, right? So it's like Anvil protects like Lower China, Hammer protects Russia, Smush is a union of South America, North Africa, the Antarctic, and the Middle East. You know, it was like all these great spy names. for
Someone's
things.
protecting Antarctica.
You can
Well,
select
they-
your minions
oh, hang
to
on.
any region of the world
Oh,
at
wait.
any time. To do this, you must first select the region you want to send them to. Select the highlighted region.
She's telling us how to send minions to places.
The operatives bar shows how many minions are in the selected region.
Here's how many
There are
dudes we've got
currently
here.
2 construction workers all
Oh, so it's also got like a little risk aspect.
creating heat in that area
Yeah.
with their presence. Click on the relevant minion type to send one to the region. Dispatch 3 more construction workers.
Okay, so they want us to send 3 more construction workers here. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 3.
Operatives in a region can either plot, steal,
We can either
or
plot, steal, or
You
hide.
look at each activity in turn.
I want to. I listen. I mean,
Oh.
plot. Right? That's what I think that we can all say that plotting is the best option there, because we've got the dough.
Yeah.
And this is a tutorial. I think they want you to hide, though. I think that's what they're saying.
This means that they are safe from harm, but they are not actually doing anything useful yet.
Okay, this means that they're safe from...
Main way of
Wait.
obtaining cash. Click the stealing button to
This
mark
gives
the
us
cash
cash.
come out of hiding and start
They're safe when
Yeah.
they're hiding.
cash out of the region.
Region income.
Notice how your income level
Our
increased
income's gone
when
up.
you ordered these minions to
In here.
steal.
Andrew Clare says, looking at the shiny reflective floors, I'm just sort of hoping that every room's just covered in a light film of Nickelodeon goop. I said the same thing probably right before you got here, and I'm glad it's not just me.
Plotting is used to discover acts of infamy, which are evil deeds that can be carried out by the
Ooh.
minions. Click the plotting button to
Plotting lets us discover acts of infamy, which are evil deeds that can be carried out by our minions.
Your minions have
Oh, they found
Oh,
something.
I want to be infamous.
to assess it.
Although I do not want to be Infamous 2 or Infamous Second Son.
Requirements of infamy. There are many different acts to undertake throughout the world,
Oh, this is
providing
good.
rewards such as loot
Huh.
or new henchmen. Each act has its own minion demands. You must have the required numbers of the specified minion types in the region before you can attempt an act of infamy. You have enough construction workers in the region. Click the go button.
So this gives us some extra workers at the cost of 15 notoriety, and there's a
Okay.
risk that we might not do it.
The act of infamy is now underway. Depending on
Infamous not quite clock.
minions
The infamous not quite clock, yeah.
as long as you have at least one minion
Uh-oh.
the act is completed, you will be
You failed? Did you fail?
No, we're fine, we just lost a minion.
the act
Okay.
all the minions were killed, and the act of infamy failed.
Uh-oh, all our minions died.
Construction workers
All of them
She said,
died?
yeah, she said, don't worry.
will have plenty of
Oh, okay.
She said construction workers come back. So
I'm evil, so I'm not worried.
Use the world map screen to return
Yeah.
to the island.
Alright, phew, glad we've got this out of the way, this thing that I
You
fundamentally
should
don't
have all the
understand.
basic information you need for now.
Oh,
Do you still not understand it?
I vaguely do, we'll be fine.
Okay, okay.
You'll be able to access these clips at appropriate times. That's
Matt
all.
Mitchell says Smirsh is the best name for everything.
What are you doing? Please,
Jordan.
no. I'm
Oh,
sure I
wow.
can still be of
Wait,
use to you.
what?
Have mercy. No!
Oh wow, we just killed the lady, the tutorial lady. Because we were finished with her.
Anyway,
We don't even have what did it say? Indispensable number 2?
Yeah, the indispensable number 2. She's firmly dispensable, and now we're kicked back
Suddenly,
to the main menu.
yeah.
Alright, Keith, are we ready to go?
That's a pretty cool ending to that.
So, let's see what we can manage in about 40 minutes of, or 45 minutes of...
I think that we can take over at least Smirsh.
My plan is to take over, like, 4 provinces of Brittany.
That would be perfect. That would be full stream parody.
Take control as Maximilian.
With a T, not
I
a
think I'm
D.
this. Take control as Maximilian. Short, bad-tempered, and utterly insane. You are the fabulous... Oh, Jesus. You are the fabulously wealthy industrialist. Your ambition is to conquer the world through advanced research and technological supremacy. Yeah, that sounds like me. Alright,
Yeah.
let's go. Boop. I mean, look at that. Look at that monocle.
Look at that smushed nose.
If you hit him with one of those pudgy fairground hammers, you know, I bet his whole head would just sink into his. Oh, we got a cutscene going on here.
He's more marshmallow than man now.
I watched that the other day.
Star Wars?
Oh, I thought you were referencing the Homestar Runner Halloween.
Oh no.
Oh well, okay, this is not a very good base.
But that Homestar Runner Halloween thing is fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
Especially if you're talking about the Marshy Ween commercial.
Yeah, that's the one I meant. Okay,
Oh,
so
what a great
here's what we need to do.
boogity boogity! I'll scare your dad.
So, we need to get acquainted with the island and start expanding our lair. Ensure a healthy minion force by building a barracks. You'll need at least one bunk bed and a locker. Before you can send minions around the world to carry out acts of infamy, you need to construct a control room. Make sure you have at least one control console and one memory bank. Summon the island of some pesky investigators tipped off of your arrival. What does this screen do? That screen's terrifying and I never want to look at it again.
Nope, don't go back there.
This is our minion management screen.
Jack, I'm begging you, do not go back there.
I understand that screen. Alright, how do I pause the game? Let me check. After playing Crusader King, I'm used to a game which I can pause all the time.
Well, I would say most games are like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Try pressing escape? Oh, P?
It's P. Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna change this to this W. Yes. Oh, this music's so good.
I really like that sneak that he does. I have. P.S. For folks keeping count, I've been up for 24 hours at this point.
No, Keith, no.
Yeah.
Matt McCall in the chat says Jack does not speak at tutorial speeds. I'm sorry. It's my Crusader Kings training. Sorry. Alright, return to game. Let's pause. Okay, so, right, that's the screen that we don't look at. Here's a...
Don't go there.
Select the evil genius and cycle through your henchmen.
this lets us cycle through our henchmen. That tells us about our interface. Who needs those? Oh, man, who's our henchman?
Andrew Clare says, Keith, what the fuck? I don't know. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Whoa, look at this guy. Who's
I don't know, but he's super
He's
cool.
Jubei, the samurai swordsman and sushi master.
Alright.
Okay. I've got no direct... Right, the camera control is just not working. The things that I just reassigned. So, screw it. This is... look at where our gold thing is just hidden inside a sort of...
Sandcastle.
This is our place. This is... Alright, so let's build a barracks. How many construction workers do we have? Oh god, does this mean... No, we're fine. We can go into this screen rather than the one we're not allowed to look at. We have a capacity for 5 minions. So let's bring it up to 5 minions. Okay, I think first off, do you think we should build a gold room inside? So we don't have to keep running backwards and forwards to here? Or do you think we should go straight ahead and build a barracks?
I think that we should go straight ahead and build a barracks.
Because that would let us bring in some... Yeah, I'm with you there.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this corridor just a little.
Oh, Andrew Clare was talking about my sleep schedule.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what did you think he was talking about?
I don't know. I thought that he was mad at me for something.
Okay.
I thought that he thought that sushi master was my idea.
Oh. No, the sushi master was not Keith's idea. The sushi master was the video game's idea.
Yeah.
Right. So let's bring in a barrack. Should we have like a barracks this big?
One more big.
That big.
Yes.
Put beds all along the walls.
Yes. We're gonna have so many minions that we're not even gonna know what to do with them. It's gonna happen, and we're gonna say, thank God that we made a room so big. it could frankly have been bigger.
Oh, I think we may have. Our thing's a bit big for the door. That's not good.
Oh, it's
No,
too wide.
bad. Go ahead.
Oh,
go
you just
away.
put a wall up, right?
What you do is you go here and you go cancel, and then you go. Oops. Well, that could have gone better.
Mitchell says Indiegogo campaign, get Keith comfier sheets. I mean, I'll take it, but that's not why I've been up. It was I had to. I had a migraine last night, so I tried to take a nap, or not, yesterday afternoon, and I took a nap. Meant to sleep for like an hour or two, and instead slept for 8 hours. And so I was up all night, and then my mother was like, "Can you do some stuff for me tomorrow in the morning?" And so I was like, "Okay." So I stayed up and did that, and then I had my own stuff to take care of. And then I was streaming all day.
You're the worst.
I am not the worst.
All right, so let's put a door here. Let's unpause the game. Well, no, we should actually put some beds and stuff in. You know, beds and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
What are lockers for?
Are very useful as they
For putting clothes in and stuff,
Oh, hang
and
on.
gear.
capacity value is determined by your notoriety, but this number is boosted by each locker your base has.
Okay, basically, the more lockers we have is where they get guns and stuff from. So, so we need lockers. I think what would be funny is if we put them all the way down at the end of the room.
I think. Okay, so Jack, I think that would be very funny. But what if in an emergency they need to get to those and we lose the game because the lockers are so far
It
away?
would be funny.
Yeah, super right.
I'm doubling down. Right, let's get some bunk beds in here. Should we just have like a row of bunk beds all down the room?
Yes, it will be like a party.
Great. Good.
I call top bunk.
If I hold down shift. Dude,
Oh, wait, no. You have to go and you have to rotate every other one so they're sleeping head to head, foot to foot.
Okay, cancel, cancel. No, go away. Cancel, cancel.
Matt Mitchell said, "Did you sleep through America's Quest?" You